off is sweet, man. Got a day off today from baseball, so I can relax on that, but I gotta go to work later on. But yeah, we back at it again. Welcome back to Eddie B TV. I am, of course, Eddie B. Nice to see y'all. And we are back at you again today for another reaction video. And today, we're gonna get into somebody that I haven't gotten to before. I know it's a little bit of a twist. Sometimes I don't do it on this, during this time of the week. But I took Monday off and I had something that I wanted to do for Monday. So now we're gonna do it today and see what we come up with. We're gonna get into someone by the name of Blaq Ron today. Black spelled with a Q. Okay, hey, I like that right there. A little bit unique, I don't mind that. Yeah, man, I have never heard of this guy before. Chocolate Sundaes Comedy Show has been like a favorite to go to, for newbies and just like to start off the week and stuff like that. I'm gonna flip it up at some point. I'm gonna see if I can do at least 2 or 3 new things next week. But yeah, we here with this one right now, so we're gonna see what Blaq Ron is talking about. And this one is gonna be titled, oh yeah, that's why I picked this one. Michael Jackson was toxic. Okay, well, this is comedy, so I'm gonna try not to get in my feelings about it, but I ain't gonna lie, a big part of me is always a little pissed off and bitter whenever people talk shit about Michael Jackson. I don't like it, but this is comedy. Even Cat Williams did it. I didn't like it, but at least he made the jokes funny at the very least. But yeah, man, we're gonna see what this one means and what he's gonna be talking about with this one. So let's go ahead and do it. Blaq Ron with Michael Jackson was toxic. And if you like this reaction, please boom on the like button for me one time. Subscribe to the channel, ring that bell, and leave a nice comment for your boy. Constructive critiques, leave a nice suggestion or request, and throw a couple zingers at your boy. Friendly dialogue, no drama here, all right? Yeah, toxic is considered drama, but yeah, it's part of the material. So yeah, that's the only place where I let it go. So yeah, man, had to work from I think it was 1:30 to 10 yesterday, so I didn't get to see my Mariners win, but I watched the highlights later on and I felt good. So take a deep breath on that one. So let's get back to the business at hand and see what my man Blaq Ron is talking about. Michael Jackson was toxic from Blaq Ron. Yeah, I just flipped it a little bit there. Right here on Eddie B TV, another newbie to add to the playlist, and let's see what he's talking about. And have a little fun. All right, let's get situated with this one here, and here we go.
The reason why I'm mad is because I am the exact man that my father raised me to be. And then I get grown, and they tell me that this kind of nigga is toxic.
Okay. Okay.
Fuck do you mean toxic, bitch? Like I'm that blue bottle on the goddamn shelf. If you drink this, it's gonna kill everybody. Yeah. I'm poisonous. All I am is the exact grown man that my daddy raised me to be. I'm from the South. I'm from Texas. Hell do you mean? But then I did my research.
I think I know where you might be
going. It dawned on me that all the ladies love that toxic shit.
Now that's real.
Yes, you do, bitch. Yes, you do.
That's real.
Yes, the fuck you do. That shit is cute until it don't work for you. Oh, y'all be acting like y'all got woman's intuition. Well, where was your spider sense when you shook his hand? It didn't tell you that he beat bitches when you... When he said, hey, how you doing? I'm Stefan. Did nothing tingle. Oh, he whoop hoes. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Nah, that shit was cute when y'all first going together and shit. He whooped the nigga for accidentally bumping into you at the club and shit. You was like, ooh, my nigga, fight for me. Then when he at your cousin wedding, tearing your uncle ass up. So he pinched you on the booty. Uncle called, hey, baby girl, pinched you on your booty. That nigga tore that whole fucking wedding up. And you like, Stefan, oh my God. Because you like that toxic shit.
Yes.
Y'all been liking that toxic shit my whole pubescent life. I'm 36. Do your math. That means I was born in 85. That means I entered puberty in 96. I was 11.
I was born in
Jodeci
85.
was a hot-ass group.
Yeah. Jodeci, yeah.
All through the 90s, Jodeci was a hot-ass group. All while I was 8 to 11 coming up, all little boys watch our older cousins or older brothers, if you got them, and you watch how they commingle and coexist with the female existence.
Yes.
You see what they do. You listen to the songs. You peep the movements. You mimic they maneuvers. And Jodeci was one of the coldest groups.
True.
And y'all remember, they were standing in the desert. And they dropped one of the coldest songs ever called Cry For You.
Oh, yeah.
And every woman was like, yes, nigga, cry for me. And it was all four of them. KC, JoJo, Devontae, and Mr. Davin. KC was out there. Blue jean vest, no shirt. Cut off jeans. Jodeci boots. We don't even know what kind of boots they was, but they was Jodeci boots.
Jodeci boots, yep.
In case he proceeded to sing out loud, he said, it's been an hour since you've been gone, and that's too long. Come back home.
Come on, baby.
Can't live without you. And it never dawned on y'all that nigga said 60 minutes had elapsed, and that was too fucking much time.
Yeah.
And that you needed to come your ass back the fuck home. An hour? An hour, KC? That's too long?
Yep.
Y'all like that toxic shit.
Uh,
You know who the most toxic nigga ever was?
oh, no.
Michael Jackson.
Ah, here we go.
Michael Joseph Jackson.
MJJ.
All his songs was toxic. Mike out here getting side coochie, telling everybody, I met this bitch at the club, I pulled her down on the street. I put a bitch in the car, she grabbed the mic on my meat. That ain't really what he said, but I'm paraphrasing.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. I was waiting on something, man. Come on.
That nigga Mike was so toxic, he witnessed the murder and wouldn't say nothing. Yeah, that was the other song, Won't You Hush and Let Me Tell the Jokes.
Exactly. Shut your ass.
Oh, I want to participate. I know what he talking about, face ass. But the next joke song was Smooth Criminal, where he witnessed a murder and would not say nothing. Type of creepy ass nigga stand there and watch a woman get murdered and won't say nothing. And I came up on the window. I heard the sound of a crescendo.
Crescendo, yeah.
It came out of your apartment. I see some blood stains on the carpet. He gonna lean all up in her window. And then, are you okay? And then, are you okay? Are you okay? What? Won't you call 911? Creepy ass little boy. But the most toxic song of all. Oh. Michael had got some coochie from a lady one night, one evening. They had a beautiful time together.
Oh my God.
And then that lady moved on with her life. Got married. Married a rich nigga from Africa.
Oh, okay.
He took her back to Wakanda or Zamunda or somewhere nice like that. Had built her a brand new palace.
Do you remember?
But like most women, she still wasn't satisfied.
Yep.
She's sitting over there bored. He don't know what to do to entertain her. He say, what must I do? So he started throwing little talent shows at the house. Started inviting all kind of niggas over to the house. Jugglers, swallow eaters. You know, niggas that be swallowing, eating shit, fire, swords, swallow eaters, magicians and shit. And none of them niggas would entertain this lady. She still was not amused. 9 different niggas performed. Then the 10th nigga showed up. He wasn't even on the list.
Oh.
Magic Johnson didn't even know what to call him. He was like, and now, this nigga. And this nigga walked out in front of this lady and her brand new husband, all on these people, brand new flow, opened up a bag of dirt and poured it all on these people, brand new palace flow, and walked the fuck off. And they was like, hey, what you gonna do about this dirt? And Michael spun his toxic ass out the dirt. Boom, 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 do you remember?
Yes.
And she immediately recognized Michael. That's why she looked the fuck off. Like, I know Michael ass.
Oh, man.
Ain't in here talking about that one time we fucked, that one time at my brand new house in front of my husband.
Oh, my God.
And she ignored Mike for the whole fucking song. But Mike would not be ignored.
Nope.
Who jumped out the dirt with him? All the background dancers. Mike had receipts. Mike started naming places. Do you remember on the phone after dark in the park, you and me, 2 or 3? What about? That's when he ate the pussy. I'm Blaq Ron. Good night.
Oh my God, no, he. Okay. I swear, the title had me thinking it was gonna be on some clownish shit, man. But that shit was hilarious, man. Woo, my goodness. Yes, those were the days right there, y'all. Blaq Ron, man, I salute you, dude. You a fool for that one. That was funny as hell. All right, y'all. That was Blaq Ron with Michael Jackson Was Toxic. Well, yeah. If we're speaking about it in this context, yes, all these guys was toxic, man. Yes. You know, I think it's kind of messed up, you know, how absent-minded people can be about the evolution of people, you know what I mean? The changing of the times and all that. It's almost as if you're saying, like, as of right now, as we sit here and talk right now, that how you raising your kids today, 15, 20 years later, all that gonna be out the window and everyone gonna be getting in trouble for some stuff. You know, like, see me, I don't have a care or a worry in the world about stuff like that, to be honest with you. I still say all the derogatory statements that I want to say because I know what I mean by them when I say them. I know what I feel about I know what I feel about the gay community and the trans community and all that. I feel fine with them. I love everybody who got a good attitude and good head on their shoulders and all that stuff. I still have my opinions and confusions about things, but that's for, like, you know, being constructive and having a conversation, so that's all well and good. But it's like what he was talking about here is exactly right, you know what I mean? Like, so many 90s jams, even like starting in the late 80s, you know what I mean, leading up to the 90s, 2000, so on. There was a lot of songs, man, that had a lot of weird lyrics to them. And not that I never took lyrics very, very seriously, man, because, you know, you listen to the songs, you sing the songs, and you dance and bob your head to the songs, but you never really, come on. If you taking things that you hear in comedy so seriously, because, like, the subliminal messages and the things that you know are real, you know what those are. So you don't really have to sit there and question them like that, you know? But if you're somebody that does, then you need to go back and have a couple of conversations with some elders in your life, so that way they can be like, all right, here, looky here, stupid dude. This is what this really means, and then you move on accordingly. But yeah, KC and JoJo, Jodeci and all, yeah, man, the hot ass group back in the day on everything. One of my favorites, to be honest with you. It reminds me that I gotta probably do that for another turning back the clock R&B music Saturday, but, you know, we'll see what happens. But yeah, man, a lot of lyrics, man. If dudes was singing about stuff that, you know, triggered a woman's like ooh and ah noodle in the brain, yeah, it was all good. And then once it flipped, you know, all of a sudden it's just like, I ain't with that. And I'm like, yeah, you was with it for a while. It's funny because now when he was talking about now he was raised to be who his daddy raised him to be, and now all of a sudden he's toxic. Well, you gotta remember who's like flipping the script and making the rules nowadays. It's women. and I don't mean this as an insult, but women don't know what the hell they want, man. They don't know like they don't know what makes them feel some kind of way consistently. You know what I mean? Everything changes from day to day, week to week, month to month, year to year, generation to generation. That's just how it is, man. There's no disputing that right there, because the evidence is the evidence is in how you ladies talk. You know what I mean? You tell on yourselves all the time, and the only reason why it's not even more, why it's not brought more to light, is because dudes want to hook up with you. That's it. There is no other way to examine it other than that. You know what I mean? Like me, I'm 37 years old. I like what he said. I was born in '85. You know what I mean? And I knew exactly what was going on. I was peeping the game too with all these R&B tracks that was out and stuff. But talking about Michael Jackson though, what was it? He was talking about Dirty Diana. Yeah, that was a hot ass song right there. I don't know if I'm right about this. Someone school me if you can. I think that he dedicated that song to Princess Diana. You know what I mean? Not the attitude or what she was doing, just like the name. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna put her name in it, maybe. I don't know. But that could be wrong. But after the fact, I mean, like Smooth Criminal, if you really think about it, when he was talking about Annie, are you okay, and all that stuff in the song, Annie, if I'm remembering this correctly, because I think I do have a little bit of historical knowledge, Annie was the name of the CPR doll in CPR class. You know what I mean? And I think that the story in the song was kind of like just a clever song that Mike invented, you know, to add to the suspense of the Smooth Criminal song. And even in the video, he was in there looking like a mob dude with that white suit on, man. That was off the hook. But yeah, Remember the Time was a good one. You know what I mean? Like when you listen just to the song without the music video, you would just like think that he was talking about to a woman where, oh yeah, do you remember when we fell in love? You know, we were young and innocent then. You know, do you remember how it all began? It just seemed like heaven, and I was like, yeah, man, I loved all the Michael Jackson stuff that I ever heard. There's been some things that I haven't heard, only because, you know, I'm not so much of a fanatic to where I have like knowledge of every single last song that was ever made. But, you know, toxic behavior is not what women says it is just because they say it is. Okay, let's just make that real, all right? Because there's a lot of toxic behavior on women's side that we talk about, but is it taken seriously? No, because why? What will people say? Well, you a man, you know, you can handle it. I'm like, nah. There's a lot of things that we can't and don't want to handle, you know what I mean? So a lot of toxic women behavior, when you're talking about toxic masculinity, toxic femininity, they both exist to a point, you know, and it varies from place to place in this country. It varies all over the world. So it's like you can't just say that, you know, straight up and just have that carry, have its weight carry all the way through and through. But you know what, man, I like how he broke it down. You know, women do love toxic behavior only for a specific amount of time. So that way, you know, whenever, you know, shit hit the fan, you know what I mean? They know how to just, you know, drop you like a bad habit. Women know exactly what they want to get, you know what I mean, when it comes to like the end game, but it's not from here. It's always from here for the most part. The only time they use this really is like when it catches you off guard, or, you know what I mean, you didn't really expect that or whatever, but, you know, but it's still funny, man. I laugh at all behaviors just because everyone acts like they don't know where it originates from, which is always funny. But you know what, man, as long as you know who you are as a person, man, my pops raised me, my grandmother raised me, my aunts and uncles, you know, my mom was around, you know, here and there. My people, C-Dab, the CEO, B-Rob, my sister Crystal, many people in between, we knew what the deal was as we were slowly growing up and figuring things out. We made a lot of mistakes along the way, but one thing I will never ever tolerate is having anyone say that anything that I'm saying or doing is toxic. Nah. I know who I am and I know who I'm not, and that's all that matters to me. If anyone really has anything to dispute about that, well, we could sit down at the table and have a conversation about it, you know? No red table nonsense, man. I ain't Jada Pinkett Smith or nothing like that, but, you know, I enjoy how comedy brings these things to light, so that way not only can you like really think about them, but you can laugh about them at the same time, because that's what makes it, you know, like a good thing to like, ingest a little bit, if that makes any sense. But very funny clip from Blaq Ron, man. I like how he broke it all down. He's a very funny ass dude, man. And he calls out men's hypocrisy and women's hypocrisy at the same time. That's what I love from my female comedians too, especially when I get to them on Women's Wednesday and stuff like that. I like people who call out both sides. You can't call yourself talking smack about anybody unless you're gonna say something about your side that you'll say about the other side as well, because that's what I'm all about too. But yeah, very funny clip from Blaq Ron, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off right there. One more time, Blaq Ron with Michael Jackson was toxic. And if you like that reaction, please boom on the like button for me. One more time, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell, and of course, as always, leave a nice comment for your boy. Constructive critiques, leave a nice suggestion or request, and throw a couple zingers at your boy. Friendly dialogue, no drama here. All right, so you guys know the deal. All right, this is gonna be Eddie B TV signing off one more again here. Another funny clip, another funny dude to add to the fan bam list, the playlist of comedians that we've gotten to on the channel. And it's like I love good stories, but I also love good setups, and I love good punchlines, and I just like when it all comes together and just makes you laugh your ass off. Because this one had me cracking up, because when you were back in the day listening to certain things, even like some of my favorite jammers, you know what I mean? I remember I did a reaction to So Anxious from Genuine, and just the things that he used to say, things like from Cisco and Tevin Campbell, and who else, man? There was so many male singers, Usher, you know what I mean? Michael Jackson included, absolutely. And then you just wonder, like, wow, we go back and we listen to all these things as grown men, and we be thinking, damn, that's what was going on? Yeah, that's what was going on. So yeah, man, thank y'all for tuning in one more time to this one, man. We got a headliner, Wonderful Friday coming up tomorrow. I got to flip a coin to see from 2 clips that I want to get to. And whichever one, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna laugh my ass off at, and I'm also pretty sure that we're gonna have fun. So yeah, until next reaction, love and appreciate y'all. Peace.